Welcome, Open Daily. Dragonfly.
Dragonfly is known for their unconventional crafty drinks, inspired by late 19th century Art Nouveau style, Bohemian style cocktail lounge. Dragonfly present a wild array of innovative cocktails and taste-smell dish to guests at Tai Kwun, crafted by internationally experienced bar manager Brent Flowers. Were most excited about this Thai-inspired golden serpent, coconut-infused Jamaican rum mixed with lemongrass, palm sugar, and pineapple juice. And it is bubble tea, revented dragon pearls, jasmine milk tea, mixed with mandarin gin and cognac. Other popular dishes include short ribs bun and black trifle pollental bites, which are perfect as a nighttime drink snack. This building, called Life Victoria-Prison, as part of their preservation efforts, some cells that are part of the old Victoria Prison have been trained and open to the public to visit. Head over to the hall to find a number of old prison cells with their original numbers and locks intact. They have now been converted into heritage storytelling space that pay tribute to the former life and area, a fascinating look into Hong Kong penal system that used to be inaccessible to the public. Prison, the third function of this former one-step approach for law and order. B Hall was built to ease overcrowding. The early days of the Victoria goal in structure on site to make way for the building. Built containing 78 cells, B Hall provided the relatively modern prison blueprint. B Hall used to house inmates convicted of the most serious crime. In the revitalized building now, the interior structure has largely been kept intact. The prison back then didn't have air conditioning. Tai Kwun also made an intentional decision to keep B Hall this way, making it the only heritage storytelling space on site without air conditioning. Entering the building is therefore a tech like being transported back to the 1910. This heritage storytelling space used life at the Victoria Prison as a theme. Here you can see the original structure of the building and really feel how intense, crowded the Victoria Prison used to be, including punishment, rehabilitation, overcrowding, prison welfare, literature, and prison break. At the end of this narrow hallway, you will find 4 empty cells. The light of these cells will go out as you enter, but don't worry, do go in, feel the space, and imagine what life behind bars might have been like. The multilingual signage reflect to many different cultures of the people who once crossed paths in this site. Over the years, there was some writers and political descendants who also spent times within these walls and captured their experience through their works. One of these was by Wang Zhu, a modern Chinese poet. In late 1941, the Japanese authorities in Hong Kong arrested and jailed Dai. During his time, the Victoria Prison, Dai expressed his feelings through poetry. If I die here, my friends, don't be sad, I shall live forever in your heart. Victoria Prison at the Superintendent House, built 1962. The ground floor of the building was served and major passageway into the refurbished prison, but the area was remade into an enclosed space in the post-war period. It was only the early stage of revitalization that the team uncovered two moral benefits of white paint. One cell usually held 3 inmates. Each cell would be had a single bed, a bunk bed, and 2 plastic buckets, one red and one yellow. The yellow was for clean water, and the red bucket was for the night soil. Everyday inmates had to sit time to clear out the contents of the red bucket. Victoria Prison was only prison in Hong Kong that never had flush toilet system. The washroom you see at the B-hole was for the prison staff only. Notice the wall, there is a list inmates, nights, and responsibilities in different language. Towards the decommissioning in 2016, Victoria Prison had Vietnamese boat people and other illegal immigrants or overstay. The 8 heritage storytelling space tell you about the history, stories, and people relevant to the site, while the site wild building history in Tai Kwun. Wherever you go, you can always learn about the past and present days of Tai Kwun. Not only do these reflections show people personal stories, they also revival the lives of inmates through different eras at Victoria Prison. Before entering the hall, you may notice an disorder door nearby. It is a level the ladder store, made extremely used tools to prison break. So the ladder store has been kept salted to keep supplies out of bonds. We will finally introduce one of the oldest surviving structure in Tai Kwun D Hall. This building, called JC Contemporary Tai Kwun Contemporary Exhibit, are showcased in 1,500 plus square meter of museum standard galleries designed by Herzog de Meuron. Over 3-story located in the new building, JC Contemporary, as well as the F Hall Heritage Building. The gallery space connect the new and old, much like the spirit of entire site. The facade of the new building is makeover inspired by the bricks pattern found on this historical site, while the new circular staircase has become one of the main attractions of entire revitalized compound. The JC Contemporary Museum at Tai Kwun continues to host a handful of interesting art exhibitions each year. Exhibits primarily featuring artists local and are usually free for public. Getting from the JC Contemporary to the laundry steps, you will see the groups playing, discover a variety of free live music. Look how they do music by their own voice sound.
Sila lang na kumanta, pero yung linog ng ano.
And instead of surrounding
Hindi ka pwede dito sa
the world with defenses, defenses, defenses against nature's
Huwag kang maingay. Nandito tayo sa gitna. Yung tubok-tok ng
Shadow. It's